What is going on, guys? This is Dare Ali, and this is our recruitment results. The contest was a massive success, and I actually can't believe how many entries we had. We ended up with 307 entries, which is absolutely unbelievable. We decided that because we had so many entries, we would recruit one person per 100 entries we got. So we've actually decided to up the amount of people we're recruiting from 2 to 3. So that's increased your chances. Yeah, I just want everyone to know that the people that we've decided to recruit and the decisions that we've made are based upon a lot of factors, but the main ones being activity on your channel. I've been monitoring a lot of channels, looking at activity, recent uploads and things, making sure that the people we've recruited are active. Strength of portfolio, because we want to have you representing Dare well, and so that we want you to have a strong body of work in your portfolio. Obviously your submission to this contest. What else? Originality and uniqueness and dedication to Dare. And so if you when looking through all of the submissions, we've picked the people that we think best fill all of those criteria. If you haven't made the top 10, because we've got 3 people being recruited, and then I've put in 7 honourable mentions because we got so many entries. If you haven't made the top 10, really don't worry about it. We had so many good entries. I could have done a top 50, but that would have been a ridiculously long video. There was some really good ideas. All of you have good ideas. It's just some people find it harder to portray them than others, and I think that's just through some people having more skills in understanding like programs like Cinema 4D and Photoshop. But please don't feel disheartened. Don't just dislike the video because you didn't win. Just kind of take inspiration from other people's entries and move on and enter more contests and so on. And don't let this get you down. We're going to be doing more competitions in the future. So without further ado, we will go on to the entries. Okay, so in 10th place we have a Dare sniping background by vCrusaderHD. And what we loved about this most of all was that he used 3D compositing, which is the kind of style that I work in. I really like. The links are really clean. It's really it's a simple font, easily readable. It's not overdone with flares and things. It's kept simple, but it's kind of got that 3D element that makes it really interesting. We've got all the links that we needed, and overall it was just a really good background, and we're glad you entered, so well done. In 9th place we have Chocolates by VukaArts, and this, we just love the idea of this. We love the fact that he's completely, like, I've never seen anything like this before, and he's made the Dare logo a chocolate within the chocolate box. It could have been executed slightly better. I'm not too sure what he's done with these kind of cut triangles, but the idea and the concept was really good, and that was the main reason we put this in the top 10. Maybe he could have developed further and put some more chocolates in or something, but overall it was really nice. So on to number 8. In 8th place we have Zombie Tea by WeaponDesigns, and I love this entry. It was so good because what he must have done his research, because right now we're working on Dare apparel and shirts and clothing for Dare. And so this guy drew up this zombie head from scratch, and he designed this t-shirt design, which is really good. And I'm going to ask for his permission to have this on the Dare website for it to be sold, because it's really good, and just love the design. It's very simple, clean, but yeah, it's really effective. So congratulations, good entry. In 7th place we have Dare Lounge by ReflexDesigning, and this was our first kind of major bit of modelling as a submission that we saw. We really like the kind of futuristic style of it. We love the fact that there's kind of like these anti-gravity letters floating on these kind of plinths. There's 1 or 2 things we weren't too sure about, like the tilted image on the left wall, but the kind of neon glow of the lighting and the reflection looks really realistic, and it's just really clean, really nice. Congratulations. In 6th place we have America High Rise by ViolentNatureCinema, and this we absolutely loved because he takes just a normal bridge. There's nothing wrong with it, and he completely kind of disembowels it, and he produces this like such a realistic image of what it would look like if something happened to the bridge, if there was a collapse. And he's taken images from real life events and used the images within the piece, and it just makes it kind of takes it to that next level, which is really, really good. In 5th place, we have Dare Print by ExtractionGFX, and we've never ever seen this style before, and it's so good. When we saw it, we all just, like everyone in the Dare team, just thought, right, he's easily going to be top 5, because we've never seen it before. It kind of shows this concept of like sort of Tony Stark's chess piece, like being the Dare logo within the Iron Man suit, and then he's got kind of instructions and blueprints of where it would go and how it would position itself, and it's just such an awesome piece. So really, really good entry there. Okay, in 4th place we have End of the Vines by ViolentNatureCinema. Just missing out on that top 3, but this guy's placed twice in the top 10 because his speed arts were really, really nice. We really liked them, and this is kind of a concept of what 2020 would look like, and he's taken quite an iconic building and he's completely reproduced it with these kind of violent vine growths with this kind of green color correction to carry the theme on. It's very sort of natural. It's almost like kind of nature taking its land back and taking over. So a really good entry. Well done. And then the top 3, we have YudhishArts is the first of our 3 recruits, and this piece is called Mysterious. And what we love so much about it is that it looks like a natural scene, the bottom half, but then you realise that there's actually like a second sea level above the trees, which really kind of makes you think, oh, what's going on there? And so the title works really well with the piece. And then you've got the spaceship producing this Dare logo kind of burnt into the sky, and it just really works. And it's kind of like, it makes your mind, you can't really sort of figure out what's going on with your mind, but I guess that's what he wanted, so that's really good. In 2nd place, we have Dare Crib by Pero, and just so you know, this took him over 23 hours to make. He made everything from scratch, and within this piece, the Dare logo is located 3 times, once on the wall, once in the cabinet on the right-hand side, and then once in the bottom left where the stand that the lamp sits on. So it's almost like fun, it's almost like interactive. You kind of have to find the Dare logos, like Where's Waldo. So I mean, it's really good. I mean, it's so realistic. You can see this is kind of like an estate agent advertising a flat or something. So amazing job, congratulations. And in 1st place we have BlueAuraArts, who's going to be recruited alongside Pero and Yudish, and this piece is called Stone Heart, and this is just one of the most creative pieces I've seen. I've never seen anything like it. He modelled the room, or the apparent room, on the left and right hand side, and then added to the photo manipulation, it's kind of showing all sides of what he can do within one piece. He's kind of taken this room and then made it look like extruded earth parts to then create this flowing river within the middle, and the entrances to these apparent rooms are kind of like tributaries of this main river that then flow over a waterfall, and then there's this kind of stone heart that has this kind of cubic aura around, which contains the Dare logo. It's just really creative, it's really original, and I'm glad to say that he's going to be joining us along with Pero and Yudish, so well done, great entry. Okay, so those were the results. So overall we are going to be recruiting BlueAuraArts, Pero and Yudish, and we decided on these 3 people mainly because they've kind of fit all the criteria that we were looking for. BlueAura and Pero are 2 of the most unbelievable modelers on YouTube, with Pero kind of having a more realistic style, and Aura, he kind of carries this futuristic style which is kind of really recognizable, and Yudish kind of does these speed arts that are really abstract but they're kind of clean and understandable, which it's really professional, and we really liked looking at his portfolio. But not only that, they're all strong within all fields of design, so we believe that they were right for the position. Don't feel disheartened if you didn't make the top 10, because there were so many entries, 307 I think I mentioned earlier. I mean, I think it's one of the more successful, or one of the most successful contests I've seen on YouTube in the kind of last year or so. So we were really happy with the results. And joining me, we have Dare Mbong, the co-leader of Dare. So say hi, Mbong.
What's up, guys?
And yeah, so how do you reckon the contest went?
The contest went great, guys. We couldn't expect it any more out. It's like we got over, as you said, 300 plus entries. It's a great turnout. Don't feel bad if you didn't win. We actually could be bringing another recruitment challenge in the near future, but we'll see, guys. Thank you all for all your entries and all your help. It means a lot, guys.
Good stuff. And the rest of the team say well done. And yeah, we're going to be doing more stuff in the future, so just keep watching our videos. Subscribe if you haven't. Like and fave all the videos, and we will speak to you in the near future. Peace out.